Something huge just happened in AI, and it's not just another chatbot update. Microsoft has quietly built an AI scientist that works 12 hours straight, makes genuine discoveries, and doesn't need human help. At the same time, they're announcing plans for a Humanist Superintelligence, an AI designed to serve humanity, not replace it. Meanwhile, Google dropped a fully autonomous data scientist that writes, tests, and fixes its own Python code. And over in China, Moonshot AI unveiled an open-source reasoning model that can think through hundreds of logical steps completely on its own. All of this happened in just a few days. So let's break it down. The first story shook the entire research world. Microsoft's Cosmos. It's being called the world's first true AI scientist, capable of running full scientific investigations from start to finish. You give it a goal and a dataset, like brain scans, genetic info, or complex material samples, and Cosmos locks in for a solid 12-hour session. During that time, it reads more than 1,500 research papers, writes up to 40,000 lines of Python code, tests hypotheses, runs analyses, and then produces a complete research report, citations, graphs, and executable code included. No human guidance midway, just pure autonomous research. Early trials were mind-blowing. Cosmos made new discoveries in biology, neuroscience, and clean energy. It revealed how cooling helps protect the brain, showing that when temperature drops, brain cells recycle molecules instead of making new ones, conserving energy. It also found that high humidity levels can destroy perovskite solar cells during production, something later confirmed by human scientists. Another experiment uncovered a shared mathematical rule behind how neurons connect across species, suggesting all brains may follow the same wiring pattern. And it didn't stop there. Cosmos identified a heart-protecting protein called SOD2 that prevents scarring, traced a DNA variant linked to diabetes resistance, and even pinpointed when brain cells begin collapsing in Alzheimer's, linking it to specific flippase genes that trigger immune responses, destroying neurons. So how does it do all this? Cosmos isn't just one model, it's a network of smaller AI agents. Each handles a specific task: reading papers, analyzing data, writing code, all connected by a shared memory called the world model. That model tracks everything: what's been done, what worked, and what still needs testing. It's like a brain made of subbrains, planning long investigations without losing focus. When independent scientists reviewed Cosmos's reports, around 80% of its claims turned out to be scientifically accurate, an insane number for something running entirely solo. In one 12-hour session, it produced the equivalent of 6 months of human research, complete with statistics, citations, and visualizations. Reviewers said it felt like reading a junior researcher's paper, except this researcher never sleeps and can run hundreds of experiments overnight. Now, Cosmos still needs humans in the loop. The best results come when scientists set the goals and data, and Cosmos handles the grind. It struggles with messy or unlabeled datasets and can't yet handle huge files or mid-run corrections. But the real limitation isn't processing power, it's judgment, teaching it to tell which ideas are truly meaningful, not just statistically correct. Still, this is a turning point. AI is now conducting real research with measurable results, and Microsoft isn't stopping there. Mustafa Suleyman, one of the leading voices in AI, just announced something called Humanist Superintelligence, a system designed to serve humanity, not outsmart it. He says it won't be some open-ended, runaway AGI. Instead, it'll be a controlled, value-driven intelligence built with human priorities at the center, a deliberate rejection of the race to AGI narrative. Speaking of Anthropic, China's Moonshot AI just entered the ring with something called Kimi K2 thinking, and it's a beast. This open-source reasoning model doesn't just generate text, it actually thinks step by step. It can use external tools, execute code, and chain together hundreds of reasoning steps without help. On key benchmarks, it's crushing it. It scored over 40% on Humanity's Last Exam, a test across 100+ academic fields, and hit 60% on continuous browsing tasks, double the human baseline. On coding tests, it reached 71%. What's even crazier is that it can make up to 300 sequential tool calls, reading, planning, coding, verifying, until it reaches a conclusion. To prove it, Moonshot gave it a PhD-level geometry problem. K2 reasoned through 23 layers of logic, searched papers, ran Python code, and came back with the correct formula. It can even build websites and full apps from a single prompt, using frameworks like React, or identify an actor from vague hints by cross-referencing multiple sources like IMDb and Wikipedia. This kind of long-form reasoning, thinking across hundreds of steps, is becoming AI's next big frontier, and Moonshot's open-source approach gives it a serious edge while US labs keep theirs private. Let me know your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dive updates like this one.